G'day everyone, welcome to Xrissart. I'm Chrissy, thanks for joining me and wanted to say hello to our friends. G'day Sergio, hello, how you going? G'day Wendy, thank you everyone. Wendy from Artista 365 is moderating the stream, thank you. We have, Cherry, hello, Nolani, hello. Okay, let's get the ball rolling. Now, what we've got here is a project that has been staring at me in the face for such a long time, and it's been saying, finish me, but I haven't, and it's always there. So these are one of the projects that I've had going. Now, having said all of that, this is also part of my Element collection playing deck of cards, and it's all one of the, shall we say, one of the artwork. And this is more on the earth side. Now, as you can see, I have got a centaur with horns. There he is. Okay. And I've got another centaur, which I'm doing here, but he doesn't have horns. All right. He's got a bow and arrow. So let's go ahead. And you might be able to see the outline. I think you can. So what I'm actually going to do is, can I just say I've never painted, apart from this fellow here, I've never painted, centaurs. So, and of course this is like a horse in motion. And I don't think I've actually done a horse in motion. So this is actually a very good thing. Now, what I've got here, the surface that I'm using on is Pastelmat paper. I'm using PanPastels, pastel pencils. I'm using some heaps of brushes that they're here. I've got my kneadable eraser. I've got my glassine paper, which is close by. I've also got my palette here, which I will be mixing colors, and I think I should get the ball rolling. Peggy, hello, my darling. How you going? Nice to see you here. Nice to see you. Okay, so here we go. Here we go. I hope everyone has had a really, really good week so far. What can I say? We are really, really close to Christmas. Like, I cannot believe that it has come around that quick. Truly, I cannot believe. So I hope everyone is feeling okay. All right, here we go. Now, I'll just get my reference. Okay, Sergio says, did Sergio say anything? What did he say? I can't wait to see the horned tulips. There's no such thing as horned tulips, Mr. Sergio. Okay, all right. Funny man. All right, so here we go. I'm just getting my reference up, so I just want to make sure. All right, so I'm actually going to be working on the centaur's, the horsey part. Okay, the PanPastels that I'll be using is a red iron oxide to mix. I will also be mixing with the burnt umber extra dark. Sorry, what did I say? Red iron oxide extra dark, burnt umber extra dark. I'm going to mix, because it's the values that I really want, and I like the mixture between that. And I'm very, very lucky that I can mix the colours I want. I know I sound like an advertisement. Oh, Gabriella, hello, welcome. Nice to see you here. Hello there. Hello. Rebecca, hello. How you going? Welcome. Okay. So can I just, for the people that are celebrating Christmas, are you into Christmas shopping, or is this something that you guys do? Is it all done? Okay, Sergi says, Chrissy, will you be decorating your palm tree? Well, you know what? My palm tree, I don't know, the last time you may have seen my palm trees. Well, they're all gone now. I don't have any palm trees anymore. Golden palms, yep. Now I've got... Steve, hello, welcome. Oh, sorry, hang on, I got the wrong person. Dee, hello, how are you? Welcome. All right, so just so you can see, I just mix in colours. using brushes. Now this is not the Eco Tools. This is another one which I've actually picked up. I couldn't, the brand says Platinum, but what I noticed was the angular bit there, and I thought, oh, I'm actually going to try that. So I just, you know, from a supermarket, to be honest, and you know what? It's perfect. It's wonderful. It's lovely. It's another one that I can use. So, all right, so here we go. Starting. Okay, question. There's a question. Oh yeah, Cherry says, my Christmas shopping is all done except for last minute veg and fruit. Okay, just not sure if we'll be allowed Christmas still. Oh, okay. Right, yes, no. Oh, Deb, hello, how you going? Welcome. Wendy, hello. Here is everything closed, all the shops except the supermarket. Wow, I've got to say we're very fortunate here so far in Australia, because they closed. They did a real big shutdown. I remember when COVID came in, and man, they did like the big. It was like a ghost town. Everything was closed. I remember that so much. It was actually quite scary. I've never seen anything like it. But so they did a. Hello, Kathy. Kathy? Hello, Kathy. How you going? Welcome. I'm actually mixing a little bit of black in. Oh, okay. Okay. Now this brush, this platinum brush, is from Coles, Kathy. This is for the Aussies, okay? Who know Coles? It's Coles and Woolworths, but because we like to here in Australia, we like to cut every word under the sun. We call it Woolies. Okay, so there you go. Okay, back to yeah. I mean, they had with COVID, like everywhere else in the world, they shut us down big time. But they shut us down, and they were really, really strict with us. So, and I think it sort of helped us, you know, months down the track. And so, but yes, but I mean, in Australia, we can't travel out international. That's not something that we can do. So everyone is going to be probably, I reckon the hotels in Australia, all over Australia, will be chock-a-block. They will be full of people visiting, and so therefore the money's going to stay in Australia this Christmas, it seems. Yeah. All right, so okay. The latch. Sorry, hang on. Let me just go. Rebecca, Chrissy. Even though I won't be with my mum this Christmas, I'm excited because I'm managing to spoil her rotten. Oh, that's pretty good. I like that. Okay. I'm in Michigan. Deb says I'm in Michigan. We're pretty much shut down too if you aren't a big box store. Okay, fine. Kathy says, Chrissy, brush from Coles. Oh yeah, well I've got that. That's fine. Okay, cool. Yeah. And see, the whole idea is when you find if you're using this technique and you come across a brush, it doesn't have to be an art brush. It doesn't matter where you are, right? I don't know. Try it and see what happens. This is what happens to me. I'm always on the hunt. It doesn't matter whether I won't rest on my laurels, and I mean, these are absolutely gorgeous to use. So there's no two ways about it. I'll always talk about those. But then I'm always looking for other things, you know, like small brushes, big brushes, you know, anything that's going to get me to what I want to do. So for those who are discovering me or just stumbling on me, because that's how it all is, they just stumble on me and they're going, what the hell is she doing with that brush? Well, this is what I'm doing. Okay. And of course, this is not this is not a quick process. It is a slow process, like the one. I mean, I'm sorry for the people that know how I work, that visit me all the time, but the people that are just stumbling. Oh, hang on a sec. Oh my gosh. Let me just press record because I forgot that. Okay. Tammy, hello, how you going? Hi everyone, having internet issues for days now. Probably gonna lose connection soon again, but wanted to say hi, back in lockdown. Oh, so sad. Oh, that's no good, is it? And plus in the Northern Hemisphere, it's actually cold there too. So it's all starting back up again, isn't it? Because we've just come out of our winter, so, you know, and that's, yeah. Rebecca says, we can't go anywhere. Other states won't let us in their states because we have so many cases. We are now starting to have empty shelves again. I thought, okay, what about the toilet paper thing? That's not happening again, is it? Hard to come by good meat. Oh my goodness. Okay, Chrissy, I love that brush. I use it for so many things. Oh, cool. Cool stuff. Okay, the colours that I've got around me here, just for those who are just popping in, it's black, it's red iron oxide extra dark, red iron oxide extra dark, burnt sienna extra dark, and red iron oxide shade. And so I'm just getting it all in the darks, and it's all about, it's all about the values, isn't it? It's all about the values, so that's what I'm looking at the moment. Okay. Wendy says, Chrissy, I love your art. I am so glad to see you on YouTube, and I'm so glad to see you in the chat. How about that? I suppose, you know, can I just say, I'm just so, I don't want to get sooky, because I might get sooky, so you'll have to excuse me, but I just wanted to say, thank you all so much this year. You guys have just been so awesome. I don't know how to describe how I feel. You've become my friends. It's not just Facebook friends. It's not just YouTube friends. You've become my friends. We meet each other every week. I'm just so glad that you're around. And we support each other. G'day Helen, how you going? We just support each other, which is so nice. I am so lucky that you guys are around. You have no idea how I feel. I don't have the words. I'm not very good with my vocabulary to describe how I feel, but I just wanted to say thank you so much. So thank you so much. Rebecca says, Chrissy, TP, paper, toilet paper, towel and cleaners, catch as catch can. Oh, okay. Yeah. Hello. And I'm so glad that you're here, Helen. I know you work so hard. You work on night shift. And I'm so happy that you're here to be with us all again. Your live streams just cheer me up so much every week. Oh, Cherry, you are such a sweetheart for saying that. Such a sweetheart. Which will probably lead me to talk about lots of things coming up. Okay, this week for just the Wednesday. I've got to stop saying Chrissy, you stupid woman. Stop saying This Wednesday will be the last Wednesday that I will be live streaming, but hang on a sec. Wendy from Artista 365 and myself will be live streaming New Year's Eve for 24 hours with half an hour break in between the 12. So, Will, hello, mate. Hello, welcome. How are you? Hey, everyone. I still have internet issues, but glad I can tune in. Okay, for everyone, can I just say, while Will is here, I just need him. for everyone that, and I know that we all share the same friends, but I just wanted to also mention the art club that Will has on his website. He's moved away from, well, he's still on he's moved away from Patreon, and he's doing all his tutorials on that site. So for anyone who is listening or just happens to be catching up here and just stumbling on me, please go over there and just check out everything. He's got some fantastic tutorials. Wendy, I was just wondering, is it possible for you to put his the link? Okay, Wendy is doing it right now. Yep, Wendy's doing it right now. So yeah, put the link to Will's art channel, and of course, you know, we're all family here. So you know, all the people that, I mean, we all follow Will, but yes. All right. Okay. Okay, so yes, so back to what I was saying. Oh yeah, so Wendy and I will be live streaming 24 hours New Year's Eve. So we would love you to pop in and pop out in that time, during that time, to join us and keep us company. Will, you're the best too. To keep us company, we'll be sort of, we'll be doing it'll be sort of like this. For some people who may have joined us last year, New Year's Eve, we were doing this. And of course, I think it was like, Wendy, correct me, by about the 17th hour, we were nearly ready to fall off our chairs. But then we got our second wind at some point, and then we just kept on going. So, yes, so that's, okay. All right. So hang on. Here we go. So yeah, today will be the last live stream, and I will be resuming every Wednesday again, because I probably need a bit of a break over Christmas. And I'm just having a look at the calendar. So I will be resuming the 13th of January. So on the 31st will be the New Year's Eve live stream, 24 hours. I'll have a break for a week, and then resuming back on the 13th of January. But I'll put plenty of notifications and stuff like that, and I'll keep on posting and uploading videos. So there'll be lots of stuff like that going on. What else can I say about that? I think that's about it I can say about that. Yes. Okay. Deb says, OMG, they're doing it again. I'll pop in, but I'm too dang old to be hanging with you for 24. Well, we don't expect you to be there for 24 hours, but like pop in. You probably go shopping. Well, grocery shopping. You might want to, I don't know, clean your bathroom, whatever it is. Come back, have dinner, sleep, come back. Oh, look, they're still there. Yes, let's do that. Hey, let's just pop in and say hello. So that's what will be happening New Year's Eve. With Wendy and myself, and we will be doing a project or two, maybe. Well, let's just see if I can finish a project. I don't know. My track record for finishing a project on stream is not very good. I'd say it's about 10%, but I'm always working. No worry. There's no two ways about that. I'm always working. So we'll be doing that. What else can I talk about? Oh, yes, I can talk about... Okay, Tammy says, Chrissy, OMG, how am I supposed to know it's Wednesday when you're not streaming? Oh, that's all right. Maybe I might just upload a video or something. I don't know. But, I mean, I've been live streaming every Wednesday all year. And I think, I'm not quite sure if I've had too much of a break. I may have had a break maybe around Easter time, if anything, if I've had one. But... So I've been pretty good, pretty consistent. I know, every Wednesday. But that's okay. Give me a couple of weeks. Actually, it's probably not even a couple of weeks, because you know, because of the because of the 24-hour live stream. So it's only about a week or so. Okay, you'll need a week or two to recover from 24-hour. I tell you what, it does take a little bit out of us, but yeah. You are, what is it? You are a child. Oh, okay, that's not for me. All right, so, John, hello, welcome. And Kathy says, Chrissy, maybe some of us could work on something. And why? Yes, of course, you can actually paint with us. You know what I mean? Oh, yes. We can keep each other company. It'll be like an art day, wouldn't it? You know, but we'll be doing this kind of thing. Yes, for sure. And there's that also. And for those who are just discovering me as well, I've, you know, bit the bullet and I'm doing Patreon as well. So for those who are interested I'm also doing Patreon. I'm working in a few mediums, but at the moment I'm concentrating on PanPastels because that seems to be what people are asking for the most. But the channel will have, or the Patreon channel will have PanPastels. It will have oils, colored pencils, and gouache. They're probably the four mains. But at the moment I'm just concentrating on pans because everyone seems to be, well, people that are discovering me are trying to figure out what are PanPastels. Yes, they're trying to figure it out. Chrissy, guess who started working on pastels? Really, Sergio, that is amazing. That is amazing. Really, what are you doing? You won't look back, I promise. I promise. And how are you? What are you doing is probably the question. Okay. Helen says, Chrissy, might be fun if we all work on the same prompt and see how everyone is doing. Oh, I like that. Oh, let me think about that. That is cool stuff. Oh, yes. All right. I like that idea. Is everyone interested in that? I really, really like that. Can we do fantasy? Can we do fantasy? Anyway, no. Okay, you know what? True. I like that. You know what? Let me think about this, Helen. Okay, I'll do a prompt. Okay, I'll do a prompt and see like a passage, some kind of passage, right? And then we can interpret. Hang on. No, just, you know, a prompt, right? Now, now that's leading me to talk about, Wendy and I are collaborating, and we're collaborating on 2 projects, and poor Wendy is waiting on me on the last, but I'm nearly there, okay? And it's something that we're going to release shortly. This is Wendy's side of our collaboration, which I'm actually looking forward to. It's actually quite personal to me, so I'm actually really enjoying the process. Helen, I really like that idea. It's really, really nice. It just, it's, you know, a bit deep, but I like it. Yes. Give me some time. Okay. Fantasy would be awesome after a few wines, says Kathy. Oh, here she goes. You know, Kathy, you know what? I love your humor. I so love your humor. You're fantastic. Yes, I've been wanting to do this for a while now. Wow. Okay. All right. Cool. Okay. It seems like a few people are really into this. I'm going to let me think about it. I will put it on Share Your Art with Xrissart and see. I mean, you don't have to, but it is an option, and it's something for us to look forward to paint. I think I like that. Okay, Deb says, okay, body makes up in 80. Okay, sorry, no, okay, that's not me. All right. Yes, so there's, you know, we've all got lots to do, hey? Heidi, hello, welcome, welcome. Good morning, Chrissy, Wendy, and everyone. Don't know why, but I was expecting tulips. Okay, you know what? My tulips, okay, is almost done. I've been working on it today, and I've just got a few little tweaks, and I will be posting that in the next shortly. So I'm really loving that too. So it's, you know, me and tulips have got a thing going. I think that's what it is. I really like tulips for some reason. I don't know why. Rebecca says, Chrissy, it's too bad there isn't a way to upload photos here. Yeah, but you know what, Rebecca? I tell you what you can do. We continue the conversation in Share Your Art with Xrissart. I'm pretty sure that the link is in the description box below in this live stream. But if it isn't, could Wendy and put that in the in the chat? And has Janice joined us? No, not yet. Yeah. Hi Janice, how you going? And Janice is also moderating. Thank you, Janice. Yes, wonderful. Okay. Chrissy is working on the horsey man bits. Let's see if she does them as well as the last one. Where is Nanette? Oh, that's right. No, Nanette is sleeping in. She's not awake yet. Okay. Helen says, Chrissy, I delivered my first commission airbrush painting last week and landed 4 requests since. So, oh my gosh, that is so good. That is so good. You know what? You should come on. I tell you what, you know what you should do? Oh, this will be really good. You know what, Helen? If you wanted to, you can be my guest on one of my live streams and we could do airbrushing together. Maybe next year sometime. How about let's do that? You can teach me how to do that. How about that? I would love you to be my guest. And then you can tell me what I'm doing wrong. How about that? Because obviously okay. All right. So, okay, yeah. So, I was just wondering. Oh no, I won't do that. Okay. Wendy says, Chrissy, wait. You promised you would do airbrushing before then, ma'am. I said sometime. Helen says, Chrissy, good idea. If you can explain the whole streaming thing. Oh, you don't have to do anything. I will guide you every step of the way. All I need is for you to have either a camera, a webcam. If you've got a webcam, that'd be okay. That would be good. That is so cool, Helen. That is so cool. You know what? You just keep on keeping on, you know? And you know what? I've actually got a very good airbrushing kit. It's the Iwata. Well, the brand is Iwata. It's an Iwata. Okay, Deb says, Chrissy, I love the chestnut colours you are getting in this painting. Thank you so much. And you know what? I'm mixing. These are the colours that I'm mixing. You know? And by the way, I'm not sponsored. Can I just say that I'm not sponsored? I just enjoy using this product. Can I just say? Okay, Sergi says, Chrissy, and what is the Horsey Bits Centaur's name? Oh, geez, I don't have a name for this Centaur yet. You know, it'll happen. It'll come to me. I'm sure it'll come to me. Yeah. And can I just say, some of the projects which I'm actually going to be working on next year, I will be using the pearlescent in a project. I might even use it in touches here and there. So for those because I've been getting some questions about pearlescent pans, and have you been using them, and what's this and what's that. So I thought, you know what, I'm going to do this. I'm going to use these in a project. So that's something that's coming up, and a bit of gouache. A bit of gouache on stream, but yes. But I'll definitely be doing some projects, exclusive projects on Patreon with gouache. And the reason why I've chosen gouache is because, like a wet medium, is because it films well and it photographs well. I know that that's a bit weird to say that, although oils is not, I've got to say. But that's a medium which I enjoy using, which I haven't for a while, but I do enjoy. But gouache films really well and it photographs well. I suppose you can say that because, well, you know, the designers, you know, back in the day, when they were sketching designs and artwork and stuff like that, they were using gouache. Traditionally, it was for designers, but for some reason, and I don't know when the turning point came for it to be an artist quality thing, you know, people use it for art rather than design. So Sergi says, Chrissy, from that angle, I think he looks like Gregor Thunderstruck, the sharp hoofed one. I don't know what that is. Okay, 747. Oh, you want to give that a name, Gregor. Well. Okay, I'm not sure about. Okay. Such wonderful advice. They do look nice in the tin. Yes, Cherry. Yeah. But you know, all jokes aside, I will be using the pearlescent in projects. But you've got to be really careful because the glitter can contaminate other areas in your painting. So got to be really careful how you use that. I suppose you would be using your pearlescent with darker. Oh, look, my hubby is here. Hi, darling. How you going? Hi, darling. Oh, my God. You're so sweet. Oh, wow. Hello, sweetheart. How you going? Oh, look, now I'm going to get all embarrassed. I'm going to blush now. Oh, Oh, wow, that's so nice. Oh. Yeah, no, he's away on a conference, so he's just saying hello because he can't call me because he knows I'm streaming. Oh, that's so sweet. Oh, he's so nice. Oh, wow, I'm gonna start to mumble now and lose my train of thought. See, he still manages to make me blush, which is nice. Okay. All right, so, okay, let's just go up on here. Okay, yes. You know, I mean, I hope everyone is sort of coping. Well, the Northern Hemisphere, I know, are having winter. The Southern Hemisphere is having summer. And can I just say, I don't want to rub it in too much, but we're having glorious days here, by the way. Deb says, Chrissy, glitter can contaminate your studio. Yes, it can. I've got to be really, really careful. You are correct in that. Wendy says, Chrissy, he said hi to me. I'm special today. Yes. And to Janice. Oh, look, there he goes and says hello to Janice. Well, oh, good man. Okay. Okay, here we go. I don't know how far I'm going to get with this Centaur, but let's just see how far I can get. I'm not sure. Okay, Heidi says, Chrissy, I saw an artist that used the gold pearlescent to add sparkles to wet sand on a beach. Haven't tried it myself, but it looked nice on hers. Well, you know what? I'm actually going to, and it's because I think we've talked about it too, Heidi, about the pearlescent. You've got to be really, really careful. Yeah. So let's see how I go. I would like to add it to this painting because I think there's some really magical bits here that I'd like to do, just like nice little highlights. But I'd actually like to do, you know, like a nice piece with quite a lot of pearlescent, but I'll see how I go. It's not something which I do very often. I've got them, thank goodness, but yeah. Peggy says, Chrissy, I don't have all the colours you have in the pans. So for your first tutorial, I am making my, mixing my heart out. Oh yes, you can. And yes, your tutorial, you're talking about Patreon, aren't you? Yes, we're working on mouths. We're working on the 5 senses, by the way, for people that are interested on my Patreon. And I'm going to be working on a mouth, I'm going to be working on an ear, an eye, nose, and dare I say it, touch, hand. I'm going to do a hand, everyone. So that's what's going to be the 5 senses on Patreon. And I would like to slowly, the reason why we're doing these, the 5 senses, is that I would like to do human portraits. And so if you can get into the groove of how eyes look and, you know, all the bits in there and like the ears and stuff like that. So it will get you into that kind of rhythm. So that's the reason why I'm building up to that. So down the track, that's what will be happening. So, and then Sergio says, Chrissy, do you ever find use in the colourless blender? You know what? I haven't been using it, but I have to say, when I did the blending, I did a blending video and I used colourless blender. And when I was using the colourless blender, I thought to myself, you know what? This is definitely underused, and I am actually going to use that a little bit more often in my projects going forward. It all depends. Like, for example, if I'm doing skies and I don't want to use another color, or I don't want a color change. Sorry, I don't want a color difference, but I actually want a value change. that is perfect for that. Or sometimes using a colorless blender underneath your pans, allows you to blend things a lot more easier. Oh, g'day Nanette, hello, welcome. Nice to see. We were talking about you earlier before, by the way, so that's all I'm going to say about that. And then of course, Heidi says, Chrissy, and use a separate kneaded eraser for the pearlescent, because they picked up sparkles, and yeah, okay, I get you. Can later get into other art. Gotcha. Yeah, glitter. Yeah, it'd be like glitter. Yes, definitely. I recently started using the blender. Wow. Okay. Annette, look. Chrissy doing horsey man bits for you. I was asking where you were. You needed to be here. Yes, see, this is what happens, Tisk. Yeah. Yeah. Actually, I'm liking this brush for those who are interested. It's called Platinum. I got it from my local supermarket. I'm sure this is on Amazon. This is another one if you're thinking, oh, wow, what is she using there? So that's something there. It's got the right bristles. So what I'm saying is you don't have to use these if you can't get your hands on them. It's all about the bristle. Okay, that's all it is. Soft enough. What is it? Soft enough and hard enough to pick up pigment and to lay down on your surface. Yep. Okay. So can I ask a question? So with your Christmas shopping, like how is everyone doing it all over the world? Like are you doing online shopping, or are you going out to do shopping? I mean, I'm interested. Because it's always such a mad rush, Christmas time to get Christmas presents and stuff like that. I mean, how is everyone doing it? Like, I'm interested, because I can tell you, I've got some of the essentials, but I don't. I'm not as organised. Well, I'm never organised at Christmas time. Actually, now that I think about it, I'm never organised. I'm flying by the seat of my pants. That's what happens most Christmases. Okay, so what I'm doing here is I'm just working with the darks. I just want to make sure that I got certain muscles of the horsey part, like the horsey part of this man. Gosh, that sounds wrong how I'm saying that, but anyway. Chrissy, Wendy says, Chrissy, don't even get me started on the shopping thing, but everything online. Okay, mostly online, just grocery. Okay, mostly online. All right. Okay. Which makes sense, doesn't it? Yep. So for the New Year's Eve, for the ones that, so what we'll probably be doing is the New Year's Eve, the 24-hour stream at New Year's Eve, we'll probably be starting my time probably around this time, Australian time, and that's for the Northern Hemisphere, because you know what happens, because I think New Zealand get New Year's Eve first, and I think we talked about this last year, but I know that there's some kind of island, there was some kind of island somewhere where this is where the timeline starts for New Year's Eve, and then of course New Zealand get it first, and then Australia on the east coast, and then it just works its way around. So figured that we would probably start anywhere. We haven't set the time, but it'll be around about this time, between 10 and 11. Northern Hemisphere, it will be, early hours of the morning. And I think what happens in Europe? In Europe, I think it will be, it'll probably be about noon maybe, yeah. So, and then the UK around about the same, maybe around the same time, isn't it? Yep. So we'll catch everyone at some point. Deb says, online shopping, I'm almost done. I used to love the mad rush running store to store. The people, I know. Yep. Nanette says, why are centaurs always men? You know what? I don't think I've ever seen a female centaur. You would like to think, how do they reproduce? Nah, look, I'm not going to go much further than that. But I just... okay, well, it's fantasy, so let's just leave it at that, okay? Kathy says, Chrissy, I think it's Samoa first. Well, I knew it was something like that. I knew it had to be, yes, Samoa. I knew it was something like that, Yeah. Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah, so I'm actually going to look forward to that. I'm going to look forward to catching up with people coming in and out. I think last time, people were going shopping, then they came back. They were doing their housework, then they came back. It was pretty much like that, wasn't it, Wendy? Was it? And Janice, I think. Because Janice was with us like just about the whole time. I think she was only away for about 4 hours, but Janice was with us the whole time as well. But she was moderating the whole time. So, yep. Okay, Rebecca says, Chrissy, but aren't you a day before? Yes, I'm in the future. I'm in the future. You know what? It is, yes, of course, I'm in the future. I've had the 16th all day and you guys are just waking up. How about that? There you go. But I couldn't tell you anything profound of what's happened in the future, but yes. Joanna, hello, welcome. Nice to see you here, my dear. Okay, OMG, I was so busy I didn't notice the time. That's okay. See, and Joanna is very much, she's only just like a couple of hours away from us. So, Joanna, we were talking about the 24-hour live stream over New Year's Eve. That's what Wendy and I will be doing. So, like we've got nothing else to do, hey? Hey, Wendy? There we go. Okay. All right. Well, I've never seen a female centaur, okay, on any movie, on any movie or anything like that. I've never seen one. So, on Harry Potter, they were all male. Let me see. On there was one where there was Perseus. There was a movie. I don't know. a Clash of the Titans, they were always male. Okay, so, you know, bring on the female centaurs. You know, what are they supposed to look like? No. Don't go there either. Rebecca says, Chrissy, that is really forming up beautifully. You are such a pleasure. Oh, really? Oh, okay. Thank you so much. Thank you. I mean, I get told that I just talk too much. Oh, Rob. Hello, Rob. How are you? Haven't seen you in a bit. What's been going on with you? Yes, we'd like to know what's going on. Okay. Oh yeah, before. Okay, Joanna says, yes, my. The last 24-hour live stream seems like it was yesterday. Yes. Yes. Okay, female centaurs be topless. Hello, they would be, wouldn't they, Rob? But, you know. I've never seen one, okay? So let's just say that. Okay. Okay, what's this, Wendy? Ovid also... Ovid? What's... Okay, 747, Ovid. Okay, sorry, I've missed bits. Also mentioned centaurs named that who committed suicide. Okay, all right, well, fine, there you go. I didn't know about that. It's just that I've never seen female ones. Okay. Okay, here we go. Okay, all I'm doing here is I'm just blocking in, so that's all I'm doing here. Yeah, just all I'm doing, just making sure, yeah, because I think if I get the muscles wrong here with this horsey fellow, then it's just not gonna be right, is it? So, okay, Nanette says, true, John, didn't think about, oh, okay, okay, but how does a female centaur hook? I can't say. Okay. Oh, Nanette, I can't even say it. Okay, then it says, but how does a female centaur hook a bra? No. Oh, I'm going to snort here in a minute. So unladylike, isn't it? Oh, how you managed to get me down there. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Oh gosh. Okay. Oh, hello, Wicked. Hello, how you going? Oh, that's right. I was thinking they just had... Oh. You know, if I didn't know that you woke up in the morning, I'd say that you'd had like a few little, you know, maybe champagne or a wine or something. But I know it's morning, so you're having a cup of coffee. So I can't blame the plonk. Okay, Nanette, I can't blame the plonk for that. But that was very good. I like that. And Helen says, that is why they are topless according to blah, blah, blah. dear. Supposed to be constant. Oh, look, that's so funny. Oh, you guys make me laugh. Seriously, you really do. It's so much fun. Oh my gosh. I love you guys so much. You guys make you guys make me laugh. You guys, for sure, for sure. Okay, all right. I'm just going to paint the hoof here, seeing as we're talking about hooves, and I'm right up to that bit here. So let me just do that here, hey? With my fine little 1/8 of an inch brush. Poor people, if they're thinking of getting a tutorial today, well, it's a hangout and a bit of art. How about that? Okay. Okay, all right. So, and this part here is here, the hoof. So while I'm here, I might as well do this bit here. All right. That's so funny. I am. All right. Oh dear. And plus, you know, now I'm just changing the subject a little bit, not much, but yeah, like I've got a day job as well, so we'll be breaking up in about a week and a bit. So and won't be going back to work until the 18th of January. So you know what? I'm actually going to be getting quite a lot of art done. Hopefully, cross fingers. Have I got tulips in the live stream? Oh. Oh my goodness, I didn't change. Oh, thank you, Sergio. I actually have to change it. I didn't change the title. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay. Oh, good pickup. Good pickup. Good pickup. Sorry, I'm going to change that. That's one thing I forgot to do. I'll change that as soon as the stream is finished. How about that? Oh, these centaurs don't look very tulipy. No, they don't. No, not at all. Oh, sorry, Sergio. I can't give you a refund. Oh gosh. Okay, sorry, Sergio. I am the manager. You have to talk to me. That's it. The buck stops here. This is where the buck stops. So, yes, so sorry. Okay, Wendy says, I think Chrissy and Annette will agree horsey man bits are way more interesting, and we certainly wouldn't have the braless conversation with the tulips. Oh my gosh. Helen says, Chris, and then, hang on, and then Annette says, when she does the face, she'll add two lips. Close enough. stomach hurts. And Helen says, Chrissy, with all of these colours you use, there might be tulips gone to bed. Okay, all right, I made a mistake. All right, I forgot to change the title. I will change it, I promise. Oh dear, oh my gosh, you people, honestly. What does it say? Which? Oh dear. Kathy says, let me think. Oh my gosh. Let me see. Kathy says, but how do they relieve themselves to? How do they relieve themselves? No panties. Well, everyone's very cheeky, you know. What is it with centaurs and cheeky bits? Like, I don't understand. Like, I don't get it. You know? Oh dear. Oh, there's more? There's more? Let me see. Oh. Okay, hang on. Rebecca says, Kathy, no panties. It's a centaur thing. We mortals wouldn't understand. Oh, gosh. Oh, jeez. I snorted coffee. Oh, Rebecca. Oh, that's so funny. Oh, my gosh. Wow. It's making my nose run. Like, you know, seriously, you guys are making me laugh. Cherry says, I'll fall off my cherry if I laugh much. That's right. That's right. See? Yeah, there are too many quick-witted people around here. I'm not as quick as everyone here. Yeah. All right. Okay. All right. Just leave that there. Okay, here we go. Peggy says, New Year's will make us all laugh even. Oh, yes. Yeah. Oh, yeah. We'll talk about everything and anything. How about that? That's what we'll do. Yeah. We'll probably talk about everything except for art. Hello, Laramie. Hello, Laramie. How you going? Welcome. Okay. All right. Okay, and it says, my son is watching. He wants you to add harpies? Okay, 747, Nanette. Now, can I just, that's code talk for I have no idea what you're talking about. 747. What are they? Is this an American term that us Aussies have no idea about? What is that? Kathy goes, I'm still laughing at the first centaur and those eyes. Please do something with them. Yes, they are scary. Yes, they are, aren't they? They're really, really scary. I've left them like that because I'm not really sure what I'm going to do with them yet. So, of course, this painting is very much in the, shall we say, ugly stage. But that's okay. You know what? It'll all happen in the last 10% of a painting. That's when everything starts to come together. Okay, Sergio says, Chrissy, part naked lady, part eagle. Oh, okay. Oh, dear. I've never seen anything like that before. Oh, maybe not. Would that be Lady Hawk? No, that's an old movie. Actually, I'm dating myself now again. Okay, Cherry says, I know harpies. Aren't they birds with women faces? Is that right? Really? Harpies? What is it? Harpies, they're birds with women's faces. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. All right. Okay. Ooh, that would be that would be a nice painting for me to do then. I'll do a harpy. Gosh. See, you learn something new every day, don't you? Yes. Okay. Kathy, oh yeah, I was thinking of other centaurs. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Yeah. But I like what Helen suggested. I'll put a prompt. I actually like that idea now that I'm thinking about it more so. I actually really like the idea of a prompt. So if people wanted to, for the New Year's Eve stream, so if people are just hanging around and don't have much to do, I suppose, I don't know, and you wanted to do some art, you know, I'll put a prompt and see what people can do, and then once you're finished with them, then you can put them on Share Your Art with Xrissart as well. Yeah, that would be good. Let me think about that. Okay. Okay, all I'm doing now is just blending. Okay, oh, and that's another thing to ask. Has anyone been watching any shows that you wanted to share? Seeing as there's a bit of lockdown going on, I'm sure there's a bit of telly. Oh, telly. Oh, that's an Australian term. That's short for television. You know, stuff on the telly. So. But we call it telly sometimes. So, okay. Rebecca says, Chrissy, they are like fairies but with bird wings. Oh, well, that's okay. I love all of that stuff. So that's very much down my alley. So yes, I will be looking at that very carefully. I actually have to write that down, I think. But they aren't nice like fairies, says Nanette. Well, okay. All right. So we've got that sorted. They're naughty and not, well, they're not naughty. No, they're naughty, but they're not nice either. Okay, Nanette says, Chrissy, the guy on the left is burning a hole into my soul with those eyes of his. Fix them soon, please. Yes, I will. I know. I have been looking at them too. They're not actually. Well, look. How about I do this? Hang on. This is what I'm going to do, just for the time being. How about if I do that? There we go. Now he's not looking at you. Okay. I actually like this brush, by the way. This is really working out well. This is one of my newbies. And I know that I've talked about it on the stream, but I'm having another look at it very carefully again, and that's something to... Here we go. Platinum, it's called. Yep. I like this one too. It's only because of the bristles. Nolani, I've binged Virgin River this past weekend and completed the 2nd season. Now impatiently waiting for the 3rd season. Oh, look, isn't that always the case? Hey, then you've got to sit there and wait, and if there's a book or something that you've got to, then you start to read the book, and you know, if it's based on a series of books, then one that I'm actually going to see, it's the one with the chess thing. What's it called? I've got it on my list of favorites where I want to click on that. So what's the one with the chess playing thing? Queen's Gambit. Yeah, that's what I want. Queen's Gambit, that's what I want to see. I want to see that. That's on my to-do list to watch. Tammy says, Chrissy, is this going into the 50 Shades of Centaur's direction now with the blind? Yeah, that's so funny. I just got that. Yes, I know, that's so funny. Yes, I like that. Oh, you people. Okay, that's so funny. Anything is possible, Tammy. Anything is possible. Okay. Okay. Nolani says, Chrissy, I think I may start that one next week, Queen's Gambit. Okay. Oh, very good. And Lois says, is that a makeup brush? Yes, it is. It is a makeup bristle brush. I use quite a few of these. This is just one of them. Wendy, hello, welcome. Nice to see you here, my dear. This is another makeup brush that I use, but then I don't always use makeup brushes. This is a Taklon synthetic, could be watercolor brush. It's an 1/8 of an inch. As you can see, I use anything I can get my hands on that will give me the outcome that I'm looking for. So there you go. Here we go. Here's another brush that I'm using. This one is Art Basics. This is, you know, another synthetic brush, which I like. So I use all kinds of brushes that will give me what I'm looking for. So now, what was I doing? Okay, here it is. Okay, and it says, Chrissy, what is this piece? Is it for fun, or is it part of it's part of my deck? Yes, it is. It is part of my deck. All jokes aside, yes, it is. It is the earth. It is an earth part, or an earth painting. I've done one for the water, which is additional, and this one is the earth one. So I'm not quite sure whether I'm going to do ones for the other elements. I would like to. So it'll be it all depends. I'll see how I go. Yeah, I'll see how I go. Okay, I was wondering if she was playing with a full deck. Now I know. You mean as in full deck up there? I'm pretty sure that's what you mean. I just did the dishes and I feel like a hero. Yes, you should, Rob. You should. See, now you'll be in the good books with your wife. So we like it when the hubby does all the chores from time to time. Hey? That's all right, isn't it? Or if you've got, it doesn't have to necessarily be the hubby, but you know, in your case, Rob, because you did this for your wife, that's fine. But you know, if we've got someone doing our housework, that's lovely, isn't it? Okay. Red iron oxide, again, mixing that. Okay, Chrissy, I have to go and get some work done at the house. Only one day off and need to do some cleaning before I get back to work early tomorrow. Nice to be here for a bit. See you in the New Year stream. Yes, of course, my darling. Thank you so much for popping in and saying hello and popping in. But yes, I would love to see you when that happens. Yeah. And for people that are asking about layers with this on Pastelmat with the brushes and stuff like that, I have been asked questions as to how many layers is enough, or what is enough layers, or how many layers should I put down? And of course, oh, okay, Nolani, off to work. See you next time. Yes, see you again, my dear. For those who are wondering, well, you know, I mean, how many layers should I put down? As many layers as it takes to get what you need to achieve the outcome. But having said that, if you've put too much, how you know you've put too much layers is when you start to see the pastel moves, and then you know you've put too much on. But if you have, you can always use the kneaded eraser to pick up and then start again. So if you think, well, okay, look, I've created mud, or I've, you know, the value's not right there and I can't move it, the kneaded eraser is your friend. So that's what I wanted to say about that. Okay, Nanette says, I know I was late to the stream, but aren't you supposed to be working in graphite or something that you drew out of it? Well, yes, I drew out the last one that I drew out was the airbrush. And yeah, and I've decided that I will do it, but not just yet. I needed to get some of this stuff done, and I know that I promised I would, but I will do it. But yeah. Brenda, hello. Haven't seen you in a while. Hope all is well with you, my dear. But yes, good question, Annette. Yeah, so I will. And I will be doing all of those out of a hat every now and again. I will be picking those when you're sick and tired of me doing pastel paintings and stuff like that. I'll probably end up picking all of those up, the ones that I haven't done. So okay, Chrissy, what type of finishing spray do you use? Very good question, Rebecca. I use none, 0, naught, nothing. I do not fix it. I do not use any kind of finishing spray. I promise you I do not do that. There's a reason why I don't do that. Number one is because it changes the color. It discolors the work. And then once you've used it over time, then the color just keeps on deteriorating, because that's happened to a painting, a whole painting that I've done. I've done that. I mean, a lot of people say, oh, look, it yellows and stuff like that. I don't know if it yellows, but I know that it does change the color. So, and it makes the colors look dead and flat, and there's no vibrancy. It kills all the color. So that is a very big no-no. But because I use Pastelmat, I don't need to use fixative, because Clairefontaine, the people that make this paper, specifically make it so you don't have to use fixative. They even advertise that as well, that should you not want to, should you wish to use fixative, of course you can, but they've designed this paper so you don't have to, and that's why you can add, that's why they make it so you can add as many layers as you possibly can. That is the reason why. I don't know if I've described that well. Maybe others have got a better way of describing it, but that's I've had experience with that. That's what's happened to me. Okay. And how do you frame your pieces without smudging them? Okay. I've got what I do when I finish projects. I've actually made myself a little makeshift shelf. That's one way that I before I frame them, I put them away, or I actually make glassine pouches. I put them in glassine pouches, and you know what? I've just got one right here. So just hang on, I'll show you what I do. This is, I have made a glassine pouch, right? And there it is there. And what I do is I get them framed, matte framed. And this is how I have, and it stays very safe. I've had this for a couple of years. So this is what I do. This is what I do when I'm not framing them behind glass. Framing behind glass is the ultimate thing for pastels, but you can do that. I hope I've answered that question. How do you frame pieces without smudging them? And I don't do these personally myself. I take mine to I get these professionally framed, but you can do them yourself if you get all of the gear, like you get the cutters and you get the matte frame and you get all of that. You can actually do these yourself, but I don't trust myself. And the framer is really, really good at doing this, I mean, when she sees me, she goes, oh no, here comes Chrissy with her pastel paintings, because they do take a bit of care when you're framing them, you know what I mean? So, but she's very good. She's very good. Yeah. Deb goes, tell us how you really feel about, I know, fixative, no, don't do it, I wouldn't do it. Okay, I know this is blasphemous, but I have some drawings I did in high school and sealed them with hairspray. No discoloration at all. Are you kidding me, Nanette? I've done that too when I first started, and it was shocking. Well, I don't know, your hairspray must have been much better than mine, but mine was shocking. Yeah. Okay. Sorry. I'm just reading. Okay. Deb says, Chrissy, Clairefontaine just released a new fixative. Yes, I've heard about that. That Jason Morgan reviewed last week, and he was very impressed with it. Okay. I have heard, I haven't seen that video, and I have heard that he did try it, and I haven't actually had a look. Good point to bring up, but still, you know what? I don't trust it. I don't. Okay, I have heard that that fixative does seal the pastels very well, more than any other pastel fixative. So that's one. And number two, it sprays, when you spray it on anthracite, it makes it really black. So if you want a black surface, like a really dark surface, I'm told that really works well. So at the moment, we don't have this in Australia. It's a new product. I don't think I could even get it from overseas. I don't think that they would, they wouldn't even send it if it was overseas. So yeah, I mean, and I take it's not cheap as well. So it's, yeah. But you know what? There's a place for everything. There's a place for fixative. I'm not shutting the door on fixative. There's no two ways about it, because I would use fixative if I was drawing something on a canvas and I didn't, like with graphite, and I didn't want the graphite to move, I would spray fixative. So you know what I mean? Like there are ways that I would use a fixative. But I'm not gonna. I have to. I would like to. I'm actually going to use it. One day I will get it. This fixative, and so let's see how we go. I don't know. I mean, I've got a lot here. It's not as if I'm always trying things. I'll always try. I won't shut the door on it, but I don't like my chances. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't like my chances. Yes, Heidi says, yeah, there is a new pastel fixative just brought out called Pastel Revolution Freeze. Sadly, it's pretty much sold out right now, but it seems it might be one that actually works. Okay, well, we'll see, Heidi. I'm going to check it out. Okay, Rebecca says, Chrissy, so if I put a piece in a frame with a mat, it isn't going to smudge if I use Pastelmat or PanPastels. I mean, okay, how do I say this? You don't want to touch the pastel, right? If you frame it behind glass, nothing will. It will be perfectly safe. What I showed you there in that glassine pouch, nothing moved. I've had that in that pouch for a couple of years. It has not moved. I've taken it in and out with the matte frame. Okay, nothing has been damaged, but I'm very careful when I'm placing it in the pouch. I have got most of my pastel paintings like that. So let me see that. Let me see. So if I put a piece in a frame with a mat, it isn't going to smudge if I've used Pastelmat or PanPastels. Correct. Yeah. If you do it like the way I did it, and if you're very careful, it should not smudge. I promise you. Glassine is the perfect thing for it. Yes. Okay. Okay, Wendy says, but a good framer will know how to work with everything, and they should never require you to fix. Yes, that requirement is usually made by inexperienced framers. Yes, my framer has, she asks me, have you fixed this? I said no. And she goes, okay, fine. So she knows exactly what to do. She knows exactly what to do. Professional framing is so expensive. I know it is, Rebecca. I know it is. I know, but you know what? Okay, I do get it. I do get it, but you've spent so much time on a piece. How could you, you have to make the call whether it's worth you framing it or not. Now, I mean, I've got a lot of pieces which I haven't framed behind glass, and I've put them in that pouch. And so when I'm ready to, if I'm going to put it in, if I'm going to put a painting in an exhibition, or, you know, that's when I'll start to frame it, right? So you don't have to do it straight away. Matte framing is inexpensive this way. Yeah. Well, you know, I mean, I don't know what it would cost in other countries. But, you know, it's not cheap, but it's not really, really expensive. It's, you know, reasonable. Rebecca says, Chrissy, thank you. Don't mean to badger. No, of course not. I just sprayed that portrait, so I'm a bit sick over it now. Oh, no. What happened to it, Rebecca? Thank you. Don't mean to badger. I just sprayed that portrait, so I'm a bit sick over it now. Oh, no. What does it look like is the question. What's happened to it? I'd be interested to know. You can salvage it. You can salvage. Okay, thank you. You can salvage it. The only way to salvage it is if you can just put another coat of pastel on top. Maybe in certain areas where some are darker and lighter in others. That's the only way that I would be able, if that was me, if it was dark, if it changed colour, then I would do that. Yep. All right, okay. All right, now this sort of looks a bit horsey. Well, we know what this is now. Okay. All right, so I just wanted to wrap things up for today's stream. I just wanted to say again, this is the last stream. Rebecca says it looks fine now, but I'm worried. Okay, you know what? I would be really, really interested to see in about 2 weeks' time what it would look like, and then over time. And then in a month's time, I would be really interested. If you're in, Rebecca, if you're in share your art with Xrissart, you could perhaps maybe post photos of the process, and it would be interesting to share with other people. And of course, it continues the conversation here today. Okay, all right, okay. Okay, so again, I just wanted to remind you, like today, this week is the last week that I'll be streaming on a Wednesday. I won't be streaming next Wednesday, which is the 23rd. The next time that I will be streaming will be New Year's Eve, 31st. I will put a post up. Wendy and I will be live streaming for 24 hours. So there is that. Then I won't commence live streaming until the 13th of January. So I'm going to take a little bit of a break. But I will. So that's what will happen there. And for those who are on Patreon, I will keep on live streaming every Monday evening. I won't stop doing that. I'll just keep on keeping on with that. So that's what's going on. And so if people, yes, and I'm working on the 5 senses, and the first project will be the mouth. Okay, just the mouth with just a couple of teeth. I'm just sneaking in a few teeth there. So that's what's happening there. Okay, look, thank you so much. Look, I just want to say thank you so much, everyone, for hanging around. I really do appreciate your time. You people are awesome. I love you all. You are so awesome. Wanted to also say thank you to Wendy from Artista 365 and Janice LeBlanc, who is moderating the stream, that without fail, they are always here all the time. So I just wanted to say thank you so much to those girls as well. But anyway, look, next time I'll see you, hopefully, will be New Year's Eve with Wendy, and who knows what will be happening. But I'll keep on posting stuff, so that doesn't matter. So I'm not, I'll be around anyway. Anyway, thank you so much, everyone. We'll talk soon again. And okay, bye for now.